So, this is Mrs. Chester talking about Blade Runner 2049. Caution contains spoilers because I do have a couple of people who haven't seen the movie yet who are actually my subscribers. Let me tell you what I thought of it. I mean, I know it's months after everybody else has gotten it, but I finally got my copy the other night. And of course, I remember Blade Runner, the original, 1982, saw it in the theater. So awesome. It just stayed in the mind, the music, the enhance. And just the whole scene of it, the murkiness, the darkness, the sadness, the fucking depressing future, the flying cars. And so, okay, I gotta see the sequel. Saw the sequel, partially because I wanted to see how Harrison Ford was gonna hold up. I'm not really a Harrison Ford fan, but I saw the trailers. I'm like, let me see. And, I don't know Ryan Gosling from Ryan Seacrest, but I thought he did a decent job as the replicant. So let me give you what I remember the plot is. I'm not so good at remembering plots, and it's been a whole 2 days since I saw it. So Ryan Ryan Gosling is the Blade Runner. He's going around and he starts off. He shoots retires. He retires a replicant that's on this world someplace, and I'm really not sure what's happening here because there seem to be all kinds of different worlds here. The geography is a little funny in it. I'm not sure when they're off world, on world, on another world, because all the worlds look like trash anyhow. So he retires this older replicant he's a farmer, and they find a body buried under this lone tree, and it turns out to be a female who died in childbirth, and we know who this is. This is Rachel. This is Harrison Ford's love interest from the original movie. So we must find the child, prodigal child finding, and myths, right? Yeah, here's another myth, kids. And so there's Jared Leto, who I'm not even sure who he is. Oh, I'm so ignorant. Jared Leto is the blind guy is it Wallace? Who's taken over Terrell, and gratuitous nudity. There was a review saying that this movie was like, was it eyeball-searingly sexist? And yeah, I have to say there was more nudity, more female nudity that was necessary. And I think most of the people who got killed in it gratuitously were females. But I'll get into that in a second. Let's go on with the plot. So there's this woman who's like working for Wallace, and she's a real tough bitch. And then there's the other tough bitch who's like Ryan Gosling's boss. So he got these late and they, you gotta find the replicant child so we can make more. You gotta find the replicant child so we can kill it. And as we go on, Ryan Gosling has this memory which may or may not be an implant. And it turns out, let's run a little forward through lots of special effects. Oh, cars going and fog, smoke, decrepitude. And Ryan Gosling, I have to keep remembering Gosling. Ryan Gosling has this sort of 3D girlfriend who manifests in different forms, and she loves him, but of course she's a replicant too. But she's a different kind of replicant. I guess she's a bought replicant, whereas he is some other kind of thing. Her name is Joy, and Joy is like a generic model of girlfriend. So, and so Ryan Gosling comes to the conclusion that he is the prodigal child, which is not so. But we don't know that till the end, till close to the end. So he finds Harrison Ford living in the ruins of Las Vegas, and they're fighting. And there's some more special effects we don't need because they're in this lounge and they have all this 3D Elvis shit going on, and it's, I guess on widescreen it was more impressive. So it turns out after everything that Ryan Gosling is not the child, and he saves Harrison Ford's life, and there's lots of special effects. And at the end, Ryan Gosling brings Harrison Ford to his child. They pretend he's dead. He was supposed to have killed Harrison Ford. And so they bring Harrison Ford to his real child, who turns out it's a girl, a woman, and she is a memory maker. She's this really sweet, gentle, tree-hugging woman who makes memories for the replicants using her own childhood memories. And then Ryan Gosling is lying on the steps of this place, and the snow's coming down. And of course, anybody who's seen the other movie remembers, oh yes, Time to Die. He didn't say time to die, and they didn't really say he died, but in the Wikipedia review it says he died, so okay, he's dead. So what I think of the movie. Music, fantastic, fantastic. Vangelis type score, just awesome. Special effects, what I did like, something different, was when they did the enhanced part. They had like the lenses clicking, like when you go to the eye doctor and they put you put your head in that thing and they do the thing like this. That was cool. Costuming good. Was there gratuitous nudity? Absolutely. There was no reason to have naked people getting killed. There was also no reason to have the fake Rachel, because they made Harrison Ford another Rachel as a bribe, and he said, no, this is not the real Rachel, and they shot her in that. That wasn't necessary. And there was another scene near the end where Ryan Gosling's walking on a bridge, and he's like been all beaten up and stuff, and this giant nude, I'm thinking Attack of the 50-Foot Hooker comes up with him in a blue wig, and she's like an ad for this. So no, there was. But I must say the women in it, some of them were very, very tough. You hear the cat meowing. I gotta finish this. So the rebel replicants that are run by women, the rebel child, the prodigal child turns out to be a woman, a very powerful woman boss, a powerful woman villain. I would say sexist, but also giving women decent roles. Harrison Ford was Harrison Ford. Ryan Gosling, I have no clue. What a crappy review you got. Anyway, Mrs. Chester liked the movie, giving it 4.3 out of 5. Bye.